make all the stars in the sky again. This is the second time that you've had to do this as the prince. And you go over to his cosmos. It's pretty weird. You can make shooting stars and stuff. Or maybe that's only after you beat the game. Probably is. So, for your first mission, he wants you to roll around some room and collect playthings. And he's going to turn that into a star. He's always saying something very pessimistic. He's a little wuss inside. So he asks you to go roll this Katamari. I think it's going to be 20 centimeters in a minute or two. 3 minutes. I don't know how you turn stuff like food and cakes and stuff into a star that's only 20 centimeters big, but you know, whatever. Yeah, 20 centimeters in 3 minutes. Yeah, the theme. If you collect more playthings than everything else, then you'll get a good score. The score is only really good if you want to show off your e-penis on the ranking board. It's going to take me a while to get used to this again, because I mostly just play this game on the Katamari drive mode. Once you beat the game, you can play it, and your Katamari will be rolling at crazy speeds. So it's going really slow for me right now. This is the King's Heart. It allows you to suck up everything that you are able to get within a certain distance for a short amount of time. Sometimes it's better to use that whenever you're small, so you can get bigger quicker, and sometimes it's better to wait until you're a certain size, that way you can suck up everything else in the room quicker. But since I've already completed the mission, I decided that it was good to just grab it now. Though if I had waited until now, I could have probably gotten everything in the rooms. There's supposed to be another heart somewhere, the Robot King's Heart. It sucks up everything on the screen at that moment. It's not as cool, but, you know, who's gonna just deny the help? It pays off sometimes to revisit the areas you've been to after you've gotten bigger. But sometimes you just can't waste your time on some of the later levels going back and getting stuff. You just got to keep pushing forward. There's a grandma just sitting there looking as this thing's destroying her dirty house. They got a kitchen right there. I just picked up one of my cousins. You gotta find them randomly throughout the world, and then you can play as them. There's no real difference between them and the prince, but just in case you want to look at something different. Sometimes he'll just pop up to obscure your vision and just say stupid crap. Ah, 31 centimeters. It's gonna make a pretty epic star if I do say so myself. he's always making, well, him and the king are always making jokes about how small it is, even if it's freaking huge. I think one time on the last level, you have to actually roll up the king. The first time I did it, he commented on how small it was, and I him up in it. And as you can see, it's not like they're exactly small. Huh. I got a lot of playthings in that one. Let's see what my score is. 86 points, that's pretty good. The only way you'll ever get a good comment from him is if you get 100. And then they have this crazy thing. I'll narrate it for you, I guess. It makes no sense anyways. Time to fly, Moonblee. Big bro, why always fly? What if we get RSI? 'Cause it's cooler. And then just, what? Machine flight is for the weak. Like I said, this thing makes no sense. And now a giant mushroom is, yeah. And that's the storyline. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I try not to think about it. And now he bitches out, and he's gonna tell me to go visit the king, and the king's gonna ask me to do all sorts of crazy stuff too. And basically you just switch from doing missions for the king and missions for the Robo King.